for our game to get into Plat 3, I said I was going to do a replay analysis. It turned out to not really be a good game, so I did 2 videos, or 2 replays in a row, and we'll just kind of jump through them. Maybe do them both, just maybe kind of breeze through this game and then do like an in-depth one of the next game. But sometimes it's useful to look back through your bad games and see what went wrong, what could have been better, and everything. So we'll see. Firstly, a bad kickoff from me. I got like poor contact right here. I'm covering the right side of the ball. Whoa. Sorry, this is harder. It's like backwards because the name's flipped. This is terrible. Holy cow. Anyway, I'm covering the right side of the ball while he's covering the full. I'm trying to get the thing to flip. There we go. Whew, that was terrible. Jeez. I'm covering the right side of the ball. He's covering the middle of the ball. And so then it pinches out to the left instead of me covering the middle of the ball. I'm just letting this play again, like right here. Yeah. So that's my fault. Get a little unlucky. So like there. See how he's way more in the middle covering the ball. So get a little unlucky with this bounce that it hits the curve and then bounces up, because then my teammate's in a really tough spot, 2v1, and they score. Let's take a look at my teammate's point of view and see what he should have done. So here, see what he's covering. So let's back it up. Teammate's point of view. I know this isn't like exactly his point of view, but so he drives forward, sees this is going to be a problem. So you have to make a decision here to either go up for this ball and get in the way, or you go backboard. Drive up here, try to cover backboard, get ready for the shot. Or what I would do is actually drive over here and cover the net this way. I don't think he's got time to actually, grab this pad, and then turn back post. I don't think he's got time for that. So he has to choose one of those options, and he kind of chooses a mixture of going front post and waiting and grabbing the pads and going back post and waiting. So he ends up being right in the middle, still rotating as the shot comes. So you want to either be here when the shot's about to happen. That would be ideal. Less so here, just because like you're going with the momentum of the ball instead of opposite to the momentum of the ball. So like here, it's going to be harder to catch up to the ball and see the play unfolding just because it's a worse angle. But anyway, so he chose sort of neither, and so the ball goes behind him and they score. So it was my mistake on the kickoff, but also his mistake on the defense. And usually you need to see sort of 2 mistakes to get goals at this rank. All right, teammate rotates out for boost. That's fine. Here, my teammate's to the left of me. Well, I'm not sure if that's actually worth going for or not. Their last man, I'm going to call him Cody, is flipping away. So actually this net is open, which I think is why I went for it. If I can beat Galloway there, that net's actually open. So that's fine to go for. Teammate pushes up. Cody gets a good touch, and that's a goal. Okay. So let's see my teammate's point of view again. It's like, okay, he turns, he's mid, that's fine. So I could go for that. He was there for like a rebound or something. I wasn't sure if he was like having to fully rotate out. So that was fine for me, in my opinion. Here he's pushing up, that's fine. Cody gets a very interesting like pinch off the wall, and that just flies by. Instead of going for this ball, like right there, like that's just over you. And so you just have to cut your losses, turn back, and use all of your boost to rotate back. And you can see now why I said this game wasn't like the best game to do a replay of, but hey. Okay, so that's a better kickoff. Cody comes flying in, but he's now out of position, so I can take my time. I tried to pass it over to my teammate there because after the kickoff, I'm on 12 boost. My teammate just grabbed the mid boost. And so ideally, he would actually make a play on this ball right now. He sees Cody coming in, though, decides to turn back. That's fine. And then I try to pass it to him and give him a play up the wall because he's got boost and I don't. So sort of unfortunate that he didn't turn there. So then I have to turn there with 0 boost. And I remember in chat saying like, hey, I need boost. And so he knew I wouldn't be able to make a play off the wall. So I just kind of clear it. He dives in, which I actually don't like. So here I tell him that I'm on like no boost. He's on 100 boost. That's not a ball that you should be going for as last man. There's 2 defenders. I'm on no boost, and he knows that. And so if you do not get that block there, then it's a goal for our opponents. So I don't love that play. And then he gets demoed, I think, yeah. So here I'm just going for a demo. I can't really like read this. Do a good job, boost steal, trying to hang out here on the wall, see if I can't get a 50. I get the 50, and then just going for a bump here and rotating out. I shouldn't have gone for that because I know my teammate just got demoed. So right now my teammate's about to spawn. There's no way I'm getting a goal here, so I should just turn to the right and just grab that boost. Priority right there is boost steal, but maybe I'm being a little greedy because we're down 2 goals. But either way, now our opponent's got the boost, and I'm stuck on low boost, getting bumped. So that was a mistake from me. Yeah, I just kind of got rushed there. Couldn't make a good play. Went for a bump there. So my teammate's having a hard time as last man deciding what to go for. Trying to take time, looking for a 50. That was a terrible play for me. So didn't really get the touch I wanted. And then here I can see him diving in. I mean, like, look at this. Get a bad touch. So either you have to jump off the wall here and look for a 50, or you have to come down quickly, and then now you can see him coming in. Now you have to be boosting towards this ball, getting a 50. I do neither and get lucky that firstly that shot wasn't a goal. That this shot wasn't a goal, because that's like, that's a pretty open net. Could have been a goal. Again, my teammate is in the wrong position. Needs to be either back post or just back post really, because now he's late rotating, getting to front post, and this bounces over him. So let's back it up for a second. Let's just say that my teammate, he's picking up pads, slowly getting back. If he's here right now, still rotating, then this ball's easy. Easy save. So that's 3 mistakes in a row from me and from him, but either way, I mean, that's pretty brutal to have 3 quick goals, 3 quick errors. Tried to get that past their last man, so here, I've got full boost and I'm closer to this ball, so I feel like I can go up, and really I'm just trying to get this around Galloway. it doesn't really matter how, above him, around him, whatever. Just the way my aerial ended up, I tried to get it around him. So that gives us a 2v1. Here I'm trying to actually hit this ball and like roll it up the wall so I can get a play off the wall. End up getting a weird little bounce off the curve of the wall, which was fortunate for us. That wasn't the play I was going for, and it just happens to be a good pass mid. If it were me, I honestly probably wouldn't have gone for that as last man, but you know, he's my teammate's been wanting to go in. Just scuff my aerial there. So I mean, a lot of mistakes. Like that touch is fine. That got it around one. My teammate's right in front of me, so this is going to be a solo play. My teammate's rotating out, and this is a fine aerial to go for. I mean, that's an open net if I can get power on it, and I just scuff the aerial, get bumped. It's a good bump. Yeah, so rotating back and just making sure I'm covering the net as soon as I spawn. Just get outplayed because I was too late getting to it. Here I went for boost because like I was already too late back to the play, and so there was no way for me to actually support this play. At least in my mind. Like in the moment, that's what I was thinking of. Maybe I could have hung out here and beaten Galloway to this ball. Maybe. Not sure. So I decided, good luck, teammate. I'm not going to be able to get back for you. He ends up doing a good job against a 2v1, so kudos to him. Sorry. Here I'm just waiting for my opponent's hit and trying to get a 50. Teammate should be turning in here for this. That shouldn't be mine to go for. So here I'm up on the wall as my teammate is over here rotating into the play, and I can see him coming in as I'm falling. And so like my job is then to just rotate out of the play here. Like I want to just leave. And my teammate should turn in here for that play. But apparently, okay, he's on 0 boost, so he needs to go back and get boost, and I had boost. So that's what happened there. Little miscommunication because I was expecting him to push in there. Instead, I had to push in on that missed touch. Teammate right there, priority should be boost grab. So I know I'm sort of doing like a replay analysis of both of our gameplays, but like right here, you have to get that boost so that your opponent doesn't, the opponent pushing in. So he misses that boost, which is unfortunate. Gets sort of a unfortunate touch, which he can't flick in time. And so now it's a good luck me situation. So being down 2 goals, I decided to go for a squishy save because I was out of position. Waiting for the touch. He misses, now I can push in. Looking for a bump. I heard my teammate right there, which is why I didn't go for that ball. So that was sort of an open net. Good demo. Something made me stop going for that ball. Like seeing my teammate, I think like going for it, it looked like he was going to touch it, and so I wanted to just not be there. I'm just trying to keep pressure. That aerial, I don't think I could have gotten any sort of any sort of angle to get that on net. And if I hit it over here off the backboard, then it could bait my teammate into actually cutting across the field and going for it. So instead of trying to get any sort of angle on this aerial, I decided to just hit it off of the corner and try to keep on with it, look for a 50. So that was the thought process there. Here it should be my teammate's ball to get, so I'm looking for a bump on their last man. And my teammate gets a good 50. So we're back in it. Very, very scuffed game, like bad rotations, and we're not really like feeling each other. But we bring it to within a goal, 2 minutes left. That's plenty of time. I had been losing kickoff, I think, and so I wanted to try a different kickoff just to see like if they were delaying their kickoff or something. I remember this play. Oh my gosh. So my teammate's in the corner. He tried to go for like a 50 there or something. So now it's a 2v1. And so my job is literally just to cover net. This shot, it looked like he was going to shoot it here. Ends up getting a terrible shot, which is like a bounce, and totally fakes me out. And then it's just in. Horrible. I mean, terrible defense from me. Let's see what I should have done. So what are my options? My options here are to go for this ball, to turn up the wall and try to get to it. I don't think I could do that. Maybe I could. I'm on 0 boost. I'm on full boost. Gets a quick clear. I mean, maybe if you're fast, you could actually drive up the wall and get in position to clear that. That might be possible. For my skill set, I didn't think I was there yet. Okay, here, so like I was out of position for shadowing, and so now I'm facing the goal, ready for him to shoot here. Let's just see what goes wrong. I kill all of my momentum here and just decide to jump. It may have been a better play when that was like awkward to decide to like drive with the ball. No, that was going too fast. That would have honestly, like right here, it's like that's awkward. If I had just turned and tried to drive to the net, I think that was gonna I don't think I was gonna get there in time. So just really, really awkward situation. I was too close and I was too far away at the same time, just like in the perfect wrong spot. If I were closer to the play, I could have gotten it before it bounced up, or if I were further away, such a weird shot wouldn't have been effective because I would have been in position. So some pretty poor play from me. Here, trying to take my time. I was actually going for, it's like here, I was going to try to pass it mid to my teammate, which is dumb because my teammate, I literally just drove past him. Watch this. Right here. I literally just drove past my teammate. He's going to go get this boost because he just did kickoff and is on 0. So it should be my job to just like maintain control here. Don't go for that. Just dribble it. Let the ball come down. Catch it. Right. And then try to take this up and around or look for a 50 in the corner or something. What I just did was probably the worst play you could have done here. Okay, it ends up working, but not because of anything good that happened. Cody here should have just not even touched it. He cut his teammate off completely. Galloway had a free ball. So just looking for a 50, looking for a bump. Not that it would have done anything anyway. Would have like alleviated their offensive pressure, which is why I was going for it. Like if you can just get a free bump, usually that's a good idea. And he was in my rotation, so that's why I went for it. Okay, 2v1 again. We're good. That's a 50 worth going for. So my teammate just rotated out. He should have sort of boost now if he's playing off pads. And this is their last man. So if I get a 50 on their last man, it's going to put them in an awkward position. So it was worth me trying to get a touch there. My teammate literally just misses like the most free ball. Okay, so here's the problem. Let's just kind of start this whole play over. Okay, so he's in our net. I go up, push the ball forward. They kind of mess up their catch. Teammate jumps in, which is fine, so he misses that. That's fine. Here is where we start to get problems. So he picked up one boost pad, which is fine. That's in his line. So he picked up this boost pad, missed this boost pad, so now he should be on 24. The play is unfolding, so where are you going? Where are you going? So, should have hit this pad 24. Should have hit this pad 36. And then, you're kind of there. So I think what happened was he's on 12 boost, misses this boost pad, says, oh no, I need to go get mid boost because I'm out of boost. But as he's turning to do that, he then sees this play unfolding and the ball coming towards him. So he nixes that idea. And then he's on 0 boost trying to get back. So boost management becomes really important at this level, where if you had just done 12 or 24, 36, even here 48, I mean, you have 48 boost to just hang out here and save the ball. So another unfortunate play. And there we forfeit. So pretty scuffed game, pretty nasty. So yeah, let's just jump into the next game because that was actually painful for me to watch and go over. So for me in that last game, the things that I probably needed to work on was just like awareness of my teammate. Where like I was going for some balls and trying to pass it mid when he wasn't there, and I wasn't like taking possession and taking time. So that was just something for me to be aware of. So anyway, we will move on because that was the D3 game, and obviously we did not get to Diamond 3. So on kickoff here, I see that nobody's going, so I'm just looking for a 50, which is fine in my opinion. Got a nice 50. Teammate gets a 50 with their last man. Fair be, so enough. So be it, fair enough. That's what I was trying to say. That's probably unnecessary from me here. Their other guy is back rotating to get boost. If I get a successful 50 here, it spills out here. My teammate's pretty far away because he was getting boost. So that's probably just not worth it for me to go for. And then now that I lost that 50, it's a 2v1 for my teammate. So, bad challenge from me to go for. So, instead, like, okay, I'm on 70 boost. Just turn. Just fake challenge that. Turn back. Now my teammate can push in for that because I'm rotating back. But oops, close one. Does a good job fighting off that 2v1. I'm going to get bumped. Whew. Almost got bumped. So here I get lucky that I don't get bumped. You really have to... So Zach's, you just have to see him coming. I mean, you can see him full boosting out of the corner of your eye. So get lucky there. Here, I can see them both turned. And so instead of hitting this ball sort of mid, I take a touch mid and towards them. Really, I should be taking a touch up the wall here. So get lucky there. Here, this touch should actually be up the wall and take this up and then out because they're both here. So if I can take the ball up and get like a clear over to my teammate, he'd be ready for a pass. Instead, I touch it into them and get lucky that wasn't a goal. Pretty bad play for me. So trying to get a touch, trying to get a 50 there. Don't have boost to actually get enough, to get close enough to the ball for a 50. This is awkward, so I just feel like I have to go up for it. I didn't know if Glory was going to turn for it. So on 0 boost, just trying to like get to the net at the right time, and teammate gets an unfortunate 50. Let's see why that was a goal. Like what did I do wrong. Okay. So here my teammate does a good job to keep us from getting scored on. Actually, it comes back to this play. Let's just see what my teammate's on. Teammate's got boost. So unfortunate 50 from me. Awkward bounce out. Really lucky that wasn't a goal. Here he turned the wrong way. See, he's turning forward instead of turning back to net, which makes that shot really awkward for him to save. Just looking at this from different points of view. So he could have pushed out here if he wanted it. You know, if he wanted to be more gutsy, he could have. It's a good thing that he didn't, because I was actually going in for this 50. So a good play from him to hold off once he's here. But now he's in the corner with me. And so the play here, when he sees me flying in, the play here is to actually turn back this way and cover net. So then he's here. Instead of, see how he's turning up this way? He should be here right now. And then he's driving towards net, and that gives him a much better chance of saving that. So that's 2 plays in a row where we got lucky that they didn't score. And then here, I saw Glory go off my screen, so I felt like I had to go up for this because nobody's covering the net. And so I end up taking that from my teammate. I do turn back. There's no boost. And so, I mean, honestly, I was there for the save. So let's see from my teammate's point of view why that turned into a goal. So he had full boost here. So my mistake for taking that, but I don't know. I didn't know. Somebody had to. So he turns back. One of us needs to be pressuring the ball here. You need to have somebody pressuring the ball at all times. Both of us are rotating back, covering goal. So we're actually covering the same thing right now. And with 2 teammates, you want one of them at least covering something different. So right here, let's just see. I'm having a hard time actually seeing what should have happened here. So he's here, gets a bad touch, misses that. And then, yeah, I mean, if I were him, I would rotate back to goal here too. So this is on me. So I don't have any boost. Used my boost. Didn't realize that my teammate had taken that back boost. But instead, so as soon as I hit this and see my teammate go past me, then I should be pressuring this ball right here. In an ideal world, if I knew my teammate had boost and I knew he was turning back to be last man, then ideally I actually turn here and try to get a 50 here would be the play. If I don't feel confident enough to go for a 50, then I should at least be here and like turn and shadow to force him to try to flick it or take a shot or do something. I just have to force him to make a play. And by not doing that, I give him time to dribble and get close, and they get a 50 into the net. So I'm going to blame myself for that one because of that early 50. When I hit the ball into them, that's what caused that goal. Okay, teammate was looking for a 50. That's fine. My turn to rotate in. Not a good 50 from me, just like execution wise. I think the play is fine. I think me diving in here for that is a perfectly fine play because I'm cutting in pretty hard and I'm challenging their last man. Zaz is out of the play, and I saw my teammate rotate behind me. So this is a fine challenge to go for. I just don't get the right touch. I think I flip into it instead of trying to like cover the ball. So if I had like double jumped and tried to like cover more of the ball, or if I had tried to Yeah, if I had tried to hit this to the right, I don't think I knew that Glory was diving in here until it was too late. Go for a bump, got the bump. Go for another bump, because like if you can get that, then it's literally an open net, so that's worth going for. So I see my teammates pushing up. He wants it. A lot of the time when your opponent gets a bump, they don't touch the ball, and so the ball will be going pretty slow, which is why I just full boost in to try to get to the ball first. Get a 50. Just pick up some pads, rotate out. Here my teammate could pass to me. Somebody's got to touch that. Unfortunate that that bounces so far out, so I'm just here trying to get a touch mid to my teammate. We both miss. Still pretty bad gameplay from me, to be honest. Just not clean. I mean, these games are right in a row, so maybe there's just something. I'm just not playing well today or something. Okay, that's fine. Good patience. Really good 50 here. So I actually delay this touch. So, okay, right here I actually slow down and wait. Just to get a better 50. So that almost goes in. Try to get a bump. Don't get it. Teammate does a good job. Let's see what Zaz did wrong here. Just out of curiosity, like what's happening to cause these goals. And this is for my education, so I can rank up too. Okay, so he's just out of the play. Gets one pad, misses like 5 pads, then has to go out of the way for mid boost. So boost management is starting to become really important. So instead of here, get one pad, don't flip if you're going to miss this pad. So line up, get this pad, then flip. 3 pads, now you're on 36, 48, 60, 72, and you're back. So instead, he flips here, which is a big mistake. Like, I know he's trying to get speed up, but then he kills all of his speed by having to turn. So there's no, and he's using the little boost he has to then make the turn. So instead here, get this pad, turn, get that pad to the right, then flip through that next pad, and he's very easily back. Very easily back. So that's what caused that goal, was a lack of boost management. Okay, so I have a lot of time here. And so I've got quite a few options, at least 3 or 4. So option number 1, which is what I go for, is to try to air dribble this in. Probably not the best play since there's somebody literally sitting in net. So that's option number 1, is to go for an air dribble. Option number 2 is to actually take control of it and dribble it and look for a flick, which is a pretty good option. Option number 3 is to hit it up onto backboard and then try to get like a double tap or something. And option number 4 would be to pass it mid, which obviously is not a good option since my teammate has already been in here and rotated out. And I should know that. Yeah, so here I can see my teammate flipping and rotating out. So the pass option is not a good one. So here I've got time. I kill my momentum. So the best play is probably to either take the ball on top of my car and look for a flick when he challenges, or to pop this up into their backboard and go for a double tap. Instead, I go for a air dribble, which ends up resulting in one of the sickest goals in the world. So get a good 50 here. So I scuff my air dribble, but do recover to get a good 50 here, which then lets my teammate recover and push in, and he actually passes it on top of my car, and it goes in. So pretty fortunate, to be honest. I didn't pick the best thing. the best offensive play that I could have. Waiting for his touch, now pushing in. I see my teammate to the right. So it's fine, try to get boost. I was actually trying to hit that ball up so I could maintain control. Yeah, just a good pass, sort of overcommit from my opponents. So this video might end up being really long, so I'm going to try to kind of push through here. Just try to get a touch on that. I don't know if I ended up getting like a flip reset or something on it. That was really weird. Okay, a better option here. I'm on 0. Okay, get that. The quickest way to get to this ball is to actually drive up the backboard. And I can see that the ball's going up right now, so there's actually no need for me to stay on the ground. It's not like Zaz can like bring this ball down. It's already up with some speed. So the best thing for me to do would actually be to drive up here and then meet the ball here. Just like when talking about like boost management and consistency of play, that was the best thing for me to do because I end up using 40 boost to make that save, and whereas I probably could have used like 10 on the backboard. Okay, teammate scuffs his dribble a bit, misses that shot there. Good job for just a fake challenge from me. Try to get in the way here. So this is bad rotating. So I think going for this ball is okay, because I'm trying to hit it like out so that Zaz can't get a good touch. I can see my teammate below me, so if I can kind of hit the ball back towards our side, I think he would be able to get that. I'm worried about Zaz being able to pass it to his teammate. So here, oops, close one. Looks like he's rotating out for boost, and so I do have to jump in here to try to save this. But we both have sort of the same rotation, which is not good. So I think Glory actually. Let's look from Glory's point of view. I think that he actually fakes this. Yeah, it's a really good fake from him. Oh boy. Painful to go through this, man. I'm making so many mistakes. And this is almost Diamond 3. And look at all these mistakes that I'm making. Unbelievable. Okay, decent kickoff. Not going to be able to get that boost. My teammate takes that boost. Which is why if you're going to go for boost on kickoff, this is exactly why you go behind your teammate. So here... Oh, he does. He does go behind me. Okay, fair enough. My bad. Okay, so I have to play off pads. So make sure that you grab these pads. I mean, you need to get at least a couple pads. So that's good pathing for me to make sure that I get boost up. I'm almost on full boost as I'm coming into this place. That's good. Here, this recovery is pretty terrible. So I don't mind that touch. That's fine. Here, when I'm stopped on the wall, I should just jump off of it, air roll a little bit, and then wave dash down into that boost would be the better recovery, because now I was out of the play and wasn't facing the ball. Okay, if I was going to go for this ball, then I needed to do it right here. So my teammate pushes forward. That's fine. I don't go for it. He flips right here, which doesn't make much sense to me. So right now he's in front of the ball, which means that I need to be full boosting to get to this ball, or I need to be turning around because Zaz has got a free clear. So I actually got really lucky here that Zaz didn't score this. Look at this from Zaz's point of view. He gets full boost. So my teammate going for that bump actually is what saved us from getting a free shot. Imagine if Zaz was over to the left just a little bit. He literally has the momentum. The ball has momentum coming towards him. He's got momentum forward. I'm pushed in way too close, and I'm boosting right now. That would have been an easy goal. So good job for my teammate to recognized that he needed to go for that bump. I beat out their last man, so keep pressure on. Look for a bump. Don't get it. Missed the shot. Unbelievable. Make sure I get some pads as I rotate back. Don't love that. Do not love that at all, actually. So here, I can see my teammate over in the corner. So my options are to cut rotation, and go here and provide pressure, or to fully rotate behind and grab these pads as Oops comes in. The correct play here was to let Oops come in. I mean, he's in position for this, and I would be here. Very easy, clear, probably over their last man. So that's on me. Cutting rotation. If I was going to do it, I would have to do it here. I'd have to recognize that Oops, close one, is rotating back, and that I need to jump in right here. I'm going supersonic, so I could, I've got the momentum to cut. Let's just see if I did what that would look like. So here, I'm kind of here. I still don't think it would have been the right thing to do. Zaz would have just been able to hit it over me. So that's on me. Cutting rotation in a bad way, in a way that Oops doesn't know that I'm cutting rotation. So we again get fortunate that they don't score there. Good demo. Good job for me to turn back towards net there. Cover our net as priority number one. We are up a goal, so we don't need to score. We just need to not get scored on. Awkward rotations here. It's like here, I'm fake challenging. They touch it wrong, but I can't really turn because my teammate's right there. So, I don't know, just something to point out. Get a 50. Good job for my teammate pushing him when he's got a free ball like that. Okay. That's fine. Going up for this is fine. It at least, so like, yeah, I miss it, but like, let's take a peek at where my teammate is. Yeah, so he's now rotated back behind. He's in back post. If I don't go up for this, then he's going to have to like try to save it. And, Zaz has a free shot then. So me going up here, even though I miss it, it forces Zaz to try to go under me. And he ends up missing that. Almost gets the bump, though. Good try from him. So that's fine. I don't mind that. Pick up some pads. Okay, I should be full boosting into that ball right there. I'm playing slowly. So like here, it's my teammate's ball. Teammate misses it. I should be full boosting into this. This is my ball to go for. And instead, I give Zaz a free 2v1. Really, I mean, that was a 2v1. If I had pushed in here, if I had recognized right here that my teammate was missing and had full boosted into this, then I think that I actually just straight up get here first because Zaz is on the wall. I'm guessing that I was about to guess that he was on low boost just from the way that he had played this, but he actually had full boost. So that was actually really lucky that we got away with that. If he had been able to catch it and keep the ball on his car, that would have been a pretty easy flick or pass. He could have just flicked onto the backboard and gotten a free goal. So, pretty fortunate, honestly, that we pulled that game out. That was really, really rough for me. So I'm gonna have to kind of make some notes, do a little studying, and correct this if I wanna get better, because that was ugly. I mean, we still got the one, but like still got the win. But that was ugly. So after these replays, that still puts us at Division 4. So getting close.